All right, so definitely having some sort of weird issue out of the blue. I've never had an internet issue like this on a Tuesday night. So, as I always say, it's not a podcast unless you have an issue. And of course, that was an issue. So there's always got to be a problem. Otherwise, it doesn't count. It's like that old saying, it's not a party unless someone pukes or there's a fight. It's how podcasting is. It's not a podcast unless something breaks or goes wrong. So anyone that's jumping back in with me, thanks for kind of hanging out with me here and dealing with whatever that was all about. Unfortunately, my last call with Jason dropped and the quality was super degraded. So that's unfortunate. But if anyone else wants to call in, I'll hang out here for a little bit longer and take a couple more calls. I figured I went upstairs, I restarted the router, and I thought I'd come back on real quick just to facilitate a few more calls if people wanted to jump on. Hate to leave anybody hanging. So, my goal is always include as many people as I can and have a two-way conversation. So anyway, we're back and I'll hang off for a little bit. Here. Let's get some music so I'm less awkward. Oh, stretch it out. I even got one freaking glass of bourbon down. Usually, it's not even because there's nothing going on here. The router just stopped working. I hope that's not an indication of how deer camp's going to go. I hope I still have luck in the field and see some damn deer. My gosh. Stupid internet. It'll be good to get away from technology for the weekend. No more technology. Get it out of here. Anyway, looking to see where you're going, what you're bringing. We do have someone calling in with us here. Taylor, you're live on the podcast. Where are you going? What are you bringing?
What's that now?
Thanks for calling in. Where are you going? What are you bringing?
Bringing my A game.
That's a good answer. Your A game. Did the call thing get it right? Is it Taylor?
Yes, it is right.
All right, cool. All right, Taylor, where are you from? Where are you going? What are you bringing?
Did I lose you?
I'm here.
Oh, no, I lost you for a second. I can hear you now, though.
Yeah, I'm having connection issues. It's just shitty internet. So,
don't you love that?
No.
It's the best.
So, other than your A game, where are you going and what are you bringing?
Well, I don't know. Just waiting for gun season to show up so I can try and get another buck.
Yeah, an additional buck would be great. One would be great if I could get anything. Do you have a deer camp or just more having to go out and try to shoot something with my gun or what?
No, so we live on about a little over 100 acres. So we've got some nice private land that we've got a few bucks on that we're trying to get, but
that sounds great. 100 acres.
I got one on October 29th.
Okay.
Oh, it's lovely.
What's the terrain like? What type of features do you have on that 100 acres? It's
so it's farm, field, and woods.
Okay. So are you going to be hunting? I would say with a gun, you're probably going to want to get in that field, huh?
Well, I'm going to take my bow out again because technically in Wisconsin, you can shoot another buck with a bow and use your gun tag on it.
I think that is true. Yes. I actually had a question about that. I got to figure this out. I'm going to talk to some folks and look at the regs, but I'm wondering if I bring since I have not.
I actually have it saved.
You do? Okay. Maybe send it our way. I was wondering if I shoot a buck on Saturday, if I'm not lucky with my gun, I wonder if I should bring my bow so I can try to shoot another buck with my bow while I'm up there. Is that legal?
Why not?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Should be.
Or do they stop?
I can send you the reg. I have it saved in my phone.
Okay.
So the way I understood it was the gun buck tags are, you can shoot down with them. They're not weapon specific, but the archery tags are weapon specific.
Okay.
But you can only use that gun buck tag during the 9-day gun
9
season
days.
and subsequent muzzleloader season.
That's right. Okay.
For an archery.
Okay. I'll have to find the answer to my part of the question if I can use my archery tag during the 9-day. I don't know that you can.
Oh, no, I think you can. But why? I don't know.
Well, if I get
You could
one
just
with my
use
gun
your gun
on
tag
day
for that.
one, then I would want to just go get another one with my bow is kind of what I was thinking if I'm ever so lucky, but that's fat chance of that. But
I believe you can. They don't shut down the archery season during the gun season.
Yeah. Yeah, so with that, it's kind of like, well, use the pressure to your advantage. If the woods are going to be crowded with people, they're going to get the deer moving. Even the big guys that are hunker down somewhere, they might get kicked up. So you might have more of a chance to kill something this weekend than any other time, just because they're not going to be doing normal things.
Yeah, we've got some neighbors that come up from down south in the property on the other side of the road, and they like to do a lot of drives. So maybe they'll kick our way.
That'd be great. Do you got any target bucks on the property, or you're running trail cams, or what?
You have trail cams. We've got a few. I had a really nice. He's got to be 2.5, maybe 3.5, a 6. And I'm kind of just waiting, and I want to hold off on him and see if he stays a 6. I doubt he will, but you never know. But he broke a tine off, so it's no good for this year.
Well, you can't eat the horns, as they say. Well, technically, I think you can.
You can't.
There's like ways to cook deer antlers, which we wrote a blog article about on our website. Like it's kind of interesting. It's like more medicinal or something, but it's possible. But no, not typical, right?
I don't know if I'd like that.
Well, thanks for calling in. Good luck this weekend. And any like deer camp traditions or anything you guys do during the weekend for the gun opener?
No, not really. Just get out there and see what you see.
Good. Well, stay safe.
Maybe have
fun.
A few beers.
There you go. Shoot straight, never pass. Unless it's at 6.
All right.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
It's at 6. Thanks.
See ya. All right. Internet is choppy. I think it's mostly working. No calls in queue right now. Obviously, we had a whole great thing working until everything crashed on me. So that's unfortunate. I don't know. I think we're right at the top of the hour. Anyways, I'll get this episode buttoned up. I was hoping to hear from some other people. I actually messaged some people personally and say, hey, call in. So I don't know if they missed it because we dropped off or what, but I think that's kind of it. So I'm just going to check our calendar while I'm sitting here to see who we have on deck and what's all going on. So bear with me here. So where's my calendar? The 23rd is next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, we have a guest on, Taryn Hunt with E Hunter. Then at the end of the month, on the 30th, we're talking with Clint Campbell. Who else? And then we go into December, talking to Josh Osborne, December 21st. And then I think that whole Christmas week will be hiatus for the holiday and all that stuff. So New Year's and Christmas, we're going to nothing. And then we'll come back in the new year. So should be into the official season 2 of the Okayest Hunter podcast, which is pretty neat, even though I've been doing this since 2013 under a different brand name. But go get yourself a Blaze Orange hat. Pick up some of the Buffalo plaid koozies. There's only so many of these things left before it'll be a while before you would get your hands on one again. And be sure to check out some of our sponsors. Who do we have on the line calling in? We do have someone here. Just waiting for it. Looks like it's am I getting the name right here? Looks like, who do we got on the line? I can't read the name right.
It's Nico.
Oh, there he is. Nico, what up? Thanks for calling, buddy.
What's up, man?
You have not gone gun hunting before, so what's up? Are you going to take that up soon, or what's happening with that?
So I've shot one whitetail with my muzzleloader years back, and I now have a Thompson Center Omega, and I'm currently standing outside melting leads for some homemade cast slugs for my muzzleloader.
Oh wow, Jesus! You're making your own bullets?
Yeah, well, you
That's like that
can't find 'em
Braveheart
anywhere.
scene. Is that Braveheart?
You can't find them anywhere. No, you're thinking of
Patriot. The Patriot.
Yeah, The Patriot. Yep, there you go.
Same actor, different movie. Mel Gibson. Freaking melting lead in the that's badass. That's what you remind me of a total badass right now then.
It's so hard to find components for my muzzle loading setup that I'm having to cut shotgun shells down so I can still the 209 primer and then melt the lead from the shot down so I have an actual bullet to shoot.
That is insane to me. That's like
there
next
is
level.
Nothing around here. Can't even get anything ordered in.
Wow. Well, look at you, man. No excuses.
I have an issue. I just really like to kill and eat things.
Yeah, you're in the field a lot.
When a new option comes up to do it.
So over at the hunt, how many of you are running the hunt channel?
So it's me, my cousin Drew, Jan, which I'm sure you've talked to or heard from him before.
Mm-hmm.
And he does most of our reaching out. And then we have another gentleman that's possibly going to start doing some filming. This year's just been really slow. I was in the process of trying to buy some land and a house, and the banks are being fickle. And then the guys have had some life stuff going on. So this year's a little slow for us, but we got a lot planned for next year.
So do you guys have like a deer camp out of any of you guys in the group, or do you guys do anything amongst yourselves? Is there any sort of deer camp that's going on?
Yeah, we're trying to get something started, like a yearly thing. It's just a little bit hard with everybody's schedules because Drew's a pastor. I work construction, so I could be, out of state sometimes. And then Jan works at a correctional facility and his schedule changes. So getting everything lined up is a little bit hard. But if we can, we usually try to get together for the weekend before first shotgun season. And then we'll camp together for a night or two and bow hunt.
That sounds good. That's cool that you guys can get together like that. Yeah, I talked to Jan. He's good shit. And obviously you, so that's it over there. And excited to see what you guys have on deck for next year. But dude, it's a long year when you hunt all the time like you do. You got a lot of different species that you're hunting, a lot of different states. I'm officially a 2-state hunter. I went and hunted Pennsylvania over the weekend. So for the first time ever, I did an out of the state whitetail hunt with my bow, and public land. Didn't have any luck, but I can officially say I've now hunted a different state.
I'm 2 mule deer hunts in and no success. So this year I was close. We got on them this year.
It's good to get on. It's good to get on animals. That makes it worth it and exciting. It's always worth it, but that's cool.
Yeah, well, it helps that I had a local guy kind of scouting for me preseason.
Yeah, that helps. Any preferred drink of choice for quote unquote deer camp?
So usually I'll make like a spice mead, and I'll bring that. Or I'm a rum guy. This time of year, I'm a rum guy.
Really, rum? Oh my god,
Got Morgan Select.
I can't drink much rum. I should say this. I like rum. It's good. But if I get drunk on rum, which would be hard for me to get drunk on anything right now, but I get the spins terribly bad. I think I had too many rum runners in Key West once. So it's rough. I forget how many rums
I don't usually drink to that point much anymore, but
yeah,
I feel you. I'll drink a little bit, and then I'm like, all right, it's time for me to go lay down. This cowboy's about had enough of the rodeo.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, it's good to hear from you, man. I'm trying to think. I was gonna kind of button it up and close up shop here, and then you called in, so I didn't want to miss it. And I don't expect any more calls. I think we had a good wave there until my internet crashed. So thanks for coming back on.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was going on. It was I'm thinking, man, I hope my stuff's not taking a crap on me.
That's what I was like. Oh, who is this? I've not had like problems like that in a long time, so I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know if it's like if there's like I reset my router and it's all fine again. So who knows? Stupid internet company is what I say. What are you gonna do?
But hey, if you're you wanna extend your hunting prowess to Alabama, let me know. I'm planning around mid to late May, probably sometime around like it's either the Labor Day or Memorial Day that's in May. Memorial Day.
Yep.
Going down to Alabama doing a hog hunt.
A hog hunt. All right. Well, that could be kind of fun in May. That could be a good thing to do. I know I got an open invitation to Arkansas for hogs too, and deer, but mostly hogs.
Ooh, there you go.
So that could be fun. But yeah, man, thanks for calling in. Good to hear from you. Stay in touch. Hit me up anytime, and
always.
Good luck.
Right on, man. Later.
All right, bye. So one of the questions here, let's get some music going because that's fun, right? Scott asks, maybe you talked about it earlier, but what's your tradition? I didn't talk about it yet, so I'll take this opportunity to talk about that. It is tradition to listen to Zeppelin and Pink Floyd and Joe Bonamassa almost exclusively on the way to deer camp. Deer camp moves. We get like a VRBO or a motel or whatever the hell we can find. It's public land, so we drive up, or over in our case, and we listen to that the whole way up, and then we go to the woods and we make sure everyone's got a good spot for the opening morning. Kind of try to claim put our claim to the area because it's public, so we're trying to claim our spot, I guess. And it's usually then we'll go drop the tailgate, crack a couple beers, and that's to me when the woods come to life with previous year stories. We're walking through, looking at stuff, and it's like, do you remember when these deer did that, and when I did this, when you did, that's the stuff. So that's fun, and you're just excited to get out there. And we go to this area once a year, and it's like years are flying by faster and faster, it feels like. But and then we go back, get some food going, and play some cards and drink, and then it's go to bed, wake up, and get your ass to the woods as soon as you can, because public land it's a tough one. The woods fill up quick, and if you're not there to claim that spot first, then you're gonna have to keep moving. It's hard to do in the dark on opening morning. You're just running the flashlights all over the place. So listen to Big Wood Bucks Outfitters tonight. Awesome. We did an episode of those guys. Big Woods Bucks? No, I'm drawing a blank. Sorry. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, deer hunting national anthem. I mentioned this at the beginning of the show. We do have a playlist on Spotify. It's the Deer Hunters Anthem. The link is in our Instagram bio. So if you head over to the OKS Hunter Instagram page, not everyone that listens to the podcast is on Instagram, but if you click on that link, there's a couple of things. It's our store. You can find the podcast there. You can review the podcast and rate it. You can buy merch like this Blaze Orange hat that I'm wearing. You can read our blog. And then there's also the Deer Hunter Anthem playlist. And that is a Spotify playlist that I started and then everyone else added to it. So it's open to add songs to. So if there's anything we didn't have on there, add it. I think, yeah, that's right. I did. Joe Cruz. Thank you, Joe Cruzy. It was Big Woods Bucks. That was a good one. I never really, I talked about them this weekend, actually, not on the show, but with some people when I was in PA, because tracking a deer as a way to hunt it was something that I just didn't know that they did there. So super interesting. In fact, Johnny Stewart, I'll have to tag him. He has somebody he wants to introduce me to that's like a shaman of a tracker. He said he can sense the deer, and he witnessed it, and he says it's pretty crazy. So yeah, the 30-point buck is on there. Backwoods Boy by Josh Turner, that is on there. I know that those are on there because I think I added them. So certainly those are on there. If there's anything we missed, let us know. If there's anything that is just cool, throw it on there. Scott, you want to tell us where you're going, what you're bringing to deer camp?
Hey, how's it going, Eric?
It's good, man. Technology problems, you know how it goes, podcast land, but I'm back. We're gonna keep rolling.
So yeah, this is Scott. I just asked you the question there, so I'm like, well, what the heck? I'll call in.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't get to hear the whole thing, but
so
I was like, well, this is such a good topic. I'm gonna call in on this one. In fact, we're doing our show tomorrow night, and it's probably going to be a topic we discuss tomorrow too, because it's just that time of year we get so excited about getting out in the woods and joining the Orange Army.
Yeah, man, you're enlisted. We want you. And you're getting deployed to the woods. So
right.
Where are you going? What are you bringing?
So yeah, we've got a couple leases in central Wisconsin around Montello Packwaukee area.
Okay.
And so we've been hunting there now for like 18 years. We've had this lease that I've been a part of it. There's a few guys that have been in it for maybe 5 years longer than that even. So it's a pretty long standing tradition. Prior to that, I used to public land hunt up in Black River Falls, Wisconsin. And so I caught a little bit about what you were saying about public land and having to get out there super early and kind of mark your territory, so to speak.
Yep. Yeah, it's one of those things, man.
I definitely feel that.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where you can get frustrated quick, and you can be like, "Oh," but that's how it goes. And
right,
the past couple of years has been windy, and so it wasn't so terrible because you can walk around. My problem with walking around, I don't care about the deer bumping them as much. With a gun, you have a little more opportunity there, especially a rifle, and if you got some range ahead of you, you might be all right. But I get concerned that I don't want to ruin someone else's hunt, so I don't like walking around because I'm just going to keep bumping into people, and so that sucks for them, and it sucks for me. But I feel bad for them because I'm the jackass walking around, and you're always sitting there and you think a deer's coming, then you're looking at the blaze orange, you're like, damn it! Oh no, I'm not going to see a deer. But that movement gets the deer moving, so it's not all terrible. Try to keep a positive attitude. Public land is public land, and it's a privilege. So
you're only the jackass until you bump that big buck towards somebody.
Yeah, hey, thanks, man.
Then you're the hero.
Pissed to see you coming. Then this buck come by, and yeah, thanks, pal. You're welcome.
But we used to. So one of the old timers in our group when we used to public land hunt up there is we would have to be out there like, I swear, sometimes 3 hours before sunrise, and everybody would have to take separate vehicles to just make it look like the area that we were hunting was just full of guys. Like nobody rode shotgun. Everybody drove their vehicles, and he literally would just camp out by the vehicles. And when other guys would come down, he'd be like, yeah, we've been bow hunting this all fall long and we haven't seen a deer yet. And it's just like those games that are played when it comes to public land hunting, Well,
it's funny because like people in the past would watch us drag deer out and then they would hunt there. It's like, bro, the deer is gone. I killed it. It's not there anymore. What are you doing?
Right.
Like they drive by and they look for like where the deer getting dragged. Oh, where'd you get that from? It doesn't matter. Just because I park here doesn't mean I'm like, you don't even know which side of the street I'm hunting. Like, chill out, bro. Keep moving. Yeah. Like, go scout like I did. The one year we dragged out, we were stacking them. Big ones too. And I think we got lucky with just rut activity. A hot doe came through and all of a sudden 2 bucks came after, and my dad literally hit the deck so my buddies could shoot the deer. And they got them. They got both bucks. And so we're dragging these out. And then I think I got a deer. And it was like, all of a sudden all these cars are going by like, what's going on over here? And we're like, shit, stop dragging these deer out. We got to wait till it's dark. It was like, just don't show people. Close the tailgate. That kind of stuff.
Right.
But
yeah, as much as you want to show it.
Yeah, sometimes you don't. But it is what it is. Like, and you can access the same area from the different side of the park or different side of the property or different part of the road. So even though you think you're onto something, all of a sudden you're bumping into something. Like, how the hell did you get way back here? Oh yeah, they parked on the other end. Of course, it's like you're halfway through and yeah. So where? Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think of where that is in the state where you said. Because you're in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's kind of the central part of the state, the Montello Packwaukee area. It's Marquette County.
Marquette County, okay. So, I've never heard of Packwaukee.
Yeah, just to the west of Green Lake County and to the east of Adams County.
Okay, so predation up there. I know Adams County has some home to some wolves.
No,
and bears.
not really. Not really. I mean, I know Adams County. My folks live over in Adams Friendship, and they, they've got a few packs of wolves running around, small ones. But I think I've only seen one wolf in the 18 years. Like while I've been in stand or on camera, coyotes, a few bobcats, but that's usually about it. So an occasional bear.
Yeah, I've not seen a bear. At least I saw. I think one maybe once, like just a little bit of black movement, but I didn't really get. I said it'd be cool to see a bear.
Yeah, we were staying at a cabin 7 years ago, and that we were renting, and I think it was during the rut. We were up there for like 4 or 5 days hunting, and we came back, and the guy who owns the place came over and said, "Hey, just so you know, don't leave any garbage outside. You guys had a bear and pasted in front of the door while you guys were out hunting today." So we're like, oh, So of course, what do? We throw our turkey carcass out there because we want to see it come in.
Oh, jeez. That could have gone bad, but that's cool. I've probably done the same thing. That's hilarious. Good stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, no, so we've got a kind of a very traditional, I would say, deer camp. We got a cabin that we stay at there. It's pretty rustic, and there's 8 of us, and the weekend starts usually early on Friday. We bow hunt this land, so we've got stands up in that already. Very seldom do we ever have to hit the woods on Friday for anything, but it's usually lighting a fire and getting the grill going and cracking some beers and sipping some bourbon and letting the bullshit stories fly.
Yep. The jokes and the bullshit and all that stuff. It's good. And then, there's always like some shitty old comfortable chair or some like plush couch or something that it looks like it's from 1970, but it's just so damn shitty and comfortable that you're like, oh yeah. And then it's whatever, old flick is on TV at the end of the night, everyone just zoning out on. It's great. Great.
I know I kind of heard you, it was somebody you were talking with maybe in the first segment there before we lost you, but just kind of that feeling you get about gun season, like where it's almost like kind of you're taking a break. You're not maybe necessarily taking the hunting as seriously as you have been all season.
You're taking the pressure off. Yeah. It feels good to just because I don't know about everyone else, but I took bow hunting really seriously, even as the okayest hunter. Like I was putting my best effort forth, and it starts to get to you if you just don't make it happen. If you're not connecting, it's kind of like, man. So with gun, I'm like, good. I'm going to go out and have fun, and I have fun bow hunting, and I try to appreciate it. But you're just making different moves. You're trying to get them in within 40 yards, and that's much harder to do.
Exactly.
So gun can be rewarding in that sense.
Yeah, it's like definitely cheating. Good. I want to cheat right now. Let your hair down weekend.
I want to put in the cheat code in the video game.
Us that don't have any hair.
Right. The boomstick, as Josh just commented. Yeah, you're damn right. So
yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's fun hanging out with the guys. It's more about the camaraderie, I think, than anything else. At least it is for us. And I think that is the way it is for a lot of guys. I mean, yeah, you want to get out there and you want to shoot a nice buck or fill the freezer, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, it's just about that weekend away with the friends and family.
Yep, 100%. I had my buddy that, he was going to come. He couldn't make it. He's got lots going on in life right now. But he's a guy he's a city slicker. He's a Marine. He's a great shot. He can hold his own. He knows what he's doing, but he don't care about killing deer. He cares about putting a big wad of dip in his mouth and getting out of the house for the weekend. So, I feel bad he's not coming this year, but that's it for him. He's like, no, man, I just want to come play cards, drink, put dip in my mouth, and I'll poop in the woods, and that's about it. Maybe I'll shoot a deer, and you guys can have it. It's like
I think we all know that type.
Yeah, exactly.
We all got one of those guys in our group.
Yeah. Well, no, Scott, thanks for calling in. And so you guys are, tell everyone what your podcast is. Well, we got you on air here, and when they can catch your next episode, what you got going on.
We are going to be live on Facebook tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So we are Midwest Racks and Rods Outdoors. So that's where you can catch us on Facebook. And we talk about everything outdoors, hunting and fishing mostly, but tomorrow night's episode, we'll be kind of talking about deer camp and talking about my buck that I got the other weekend there and that whole adventure. I'll finally finding him. So
I'm excited to tune in then. And on the fishing side too, that's cool because back before I had kids, once deer hunting season ended, I just couldn't wait for ice, and I took that pretty seriously too. So. In the drinking, pretty seriously.
And we do not proclaim to be professionals at anything or experts in any way, shape, or form. We're just a group of guys that like to go out there and have a good time, enjoy the outdoors, and that. So we like to bring guests on and stuff, and let everybody else be the expert, and we just there to have a few beers and let the tape roll.
That's how that. Yeah, exactly. Same here. Clearly, with the name Okay's Hunter, we are certainly proud to not be the expert. We're proud to be the dipshits and let failure be our teacher. So, no, that's good. And
sure.
Camp Go for Beer just commented, hello from Camp Go for Beer. Howdy. Camp Go for Beer. They have great artwork.
That's a good name.
Great products. Check them out for sure on Facebook. They commented. So, Scott, thanks for calling in, man. I think we're going to call it a show, and I'll lace this
bet.
thing up, button it up, and get out to podcast land so everyone can listen to where everyone's going and what they're bringing. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in tonight. I'm excited. Stay tuned to our social media stories and posts and all that stuff. We'll probably put some good stuff out there as Deer Camp rolls in. I don't think I have any more announcements for the time being, other than I'm also going to fulfill some orders tonight for product, koozies, stickers, hats, and all that stuff that's going out. So we don't drop ship everything. We only drop ship some stuff, and a lot of the other stuff we're fulfilling ourselves, which I love to do. I love packaging up the orders. So thank you, everybody, for your orders. This has been a great season, and we're happy to see the brand kind of come to life out there in the field, quite literally, and so to speak. So thanks for tuning in. Everybody have a great night. And Camp Go Freer just said, cleaning guns, packing, ready to go. Good luck to everybody. Go clean your gun. Greg just posted a blog article to the site, OKSHunter.com. We got a blog on how to take care of your gun in the field. And we got some OKS Hunter tips in there too. So take a look at that. Have a great night, everybody. A great week. Good luck. Have fun. Never pass on that shooter buck and eat or doe. It's your tag. It's your hunt. You hunt how the hell you want to hunt. And don't let anyone else tell you anything different. And take the butt out of the big bucks or the little bucks or where the hell you're shooting. It wasn't the biggest butt. F that noise. Take it out of there. Get rid of that statement. Stop pre-defending yourself against a bunch of freaking keyboard warriors. I don't give a shit about anything other than bringing people down. I don't care about that stuff. My rant. I'll cut it short. I'll go a little too long. So thanks, everybody. Have a great night. We'll